It's Mimo here, and today I'm going to be doing a face paint of Grimmjow because I think that his character looks just so freaking cool. So I'm going to be doing that. I don't have a wig. I don't have like an outfit. If I had an outfit, that would be a little bit inappropriate since I'm a woman and he does not wear a shirt. So the key for me to getting this to look okay is been to draw it on paper. These are my first two attempts. I didn't even want to finish that because that was too many teeth. You see how I changed it up on each side, and I was trying to get the shape right. And this is the final product that I drew on paper that I like, so I'm thinking that it'll look pretty good on me. And you know, it's on this side, not that side, because it looks like this side when you're facing him, but that's not how life works, I don't think. You know? Is it? What's up, guys? Okay, so first we're going to start off by priming our face, and this is going to keep our face from eating the face paint, hopefully. I'm not sure. I know it's going to do that for the side where I'm going to put foundation, because I'm going to do like normal-ish makeup everywhere else. Now we're going to take some black face paint and take it on a toothpick, because I don't have any brushes small enough to do like detailed lines like this, like small lines. So I'm just going to start working on the jaw structure, like the part of the hollow mask that stays on his face, because he is an Arrancar, similar to Ichigo. If Ichigo is not an Arrancar, I know he's a substitute Soul Reaper, but I don't know if he's an Arrancar. We're not that far in yet, but I saw Grimmjow and I was like, I want to be him, so this is this. So yeah, right now I'm just doing the outline, and then I'm going to fill it in with the white, and then I'm going to do like, I'm going to fill it in, but before I fill it, I'm going to do the lines on the inside as well. Alright, so now I'm going to start with the white, and I'm going to fill it in. And I'll try not to go over the parts that aren't dry on the outline, because then it'll smear, but it does end up smearing anyway, but that's fine, because when I go back over it with the white, it just basically doesn't look like it's smeared that much. But even if it does, it's fine, because it's usually in the places where I kind of wanted a bit of shadow anyway. I'm not doing a lot of shading in this look, but I do want just a little bit of realism, as well as the fact that it is a straight up copy from an anime. So I'm going to go around the black at first for the outline on the inside, and then I'm just going to end up covering it up, just because I know that I'm going to be able to see it a little bit, and I'm going to have to put the line back there, but I want to be able to see it a little bit, but I just don't want it to look like I didn't go over it at all. So I'm just going to fill it in white, and then I'm going to re-establish the black after I'm done on the inside. And I do a couple more layers of this after I let it dry, just so it's opaque, because this paint isn't the most opaque, and it doesn't build as well if it's still dry, if it's still not dry. So now I'm just going to work on the teeth. Now I put lines there just so I could count out how many I'm going to put there. He has 7 teeth on certain pictures, sometimes there are 8, but I just basically put as many as I possibly could, And as you see, my daughter is in the background just trying to make me just mess up because she's like, I need attention. Also, I'm sleepy. Also, I don't want your attention. Also, stop doing what you're doing. So that's what I'm doing with at the moment. But I'm going in, I'm doing the teeth as best as I can. And good thing about this is that, I don't know, the teeth just, they're teeth. And they shouldn't be too hard, but it's kind of hard to do on the side of your cheek. So I finished and I showed that, and it's basically the same thought process throughout the bottom. If you do it the same way, it'll end up better than the way mine did at the bottom. And then you just kind of put the teeth underneath, and that's how it looks, you know, better. And now I'm mixing a gray. I kind of wanted it lighter now after I put it there, but then I'm just gonna kind of map out where I put the black last time, and I'm just gonna go over that area. And then I'm going to try and go on the bottom area, do that line. I'm not going to do black again. This is just supposed to be like shading, and I'm going to put black on top. But the bottom area, I decided I didn't want to put black on top. Just because it's not really a part that I want to stand out as much as I want the top to stand out. So I put down the gray, and then I put down the black, and I try to go over it a little bit just so it's not like a thick, dark line. So I go kind of on top of the gray. This is trying to make the line as thin as possible while also giving it depth. You see those lines are a little bit messy, but I do end up cleaning it up with some white. Here we are, cleaning it up with white, also with a Q-tip. Just have lots of Q-tips, use both ends, don't waste wood, you know. So I'm cleaning it up just so it's not such a thick and absurd looking line. I don't do too much shading after this. I meant to go in between the teeth and put like my skin color with my foundation, but I forgot because I was just so taken aback by the way my face looked. Now I'm going in and I'm doing some brows. Taking the white face paint and I'm basically mapping out the shape of brows. They're a little bit thicker than I want them to be, but if he was a real person, his brows would probably be about this thick anyway. So I'm going based off my shape, and then I'm just going straight up like a Vulcan. Just because his eyebrows are kind of small, they're also kind of thin. So yeah, and I'm just gonna go on top after it dries and just try to cover up the hair a little bit more. So I put on foundation, and now I'm putting on concealer on like my normal-ish places, not like for glam, but just for like the high points to give my face a little bit evenness, and then also kind of sculpt my way around. And I'm also going to use this to cover up the hairs of my eyebrow. I did it a little bit with the foundation, but I'm just going to, you know, put a whole buttload on top just so you really can't see it, and then blend it out. As well as try to make my features maybe look a little bit more like an Asian man, because I am a black woman. So we're on the complete opposite ends of the spectrum. So I just apply the concealer and then blend it out. Without trying to, like, when you do the blending on the hairs, you just kind of pat and don't really mess with it too much. You just want it to blend out and go up against the brow line better. You really don't want to disturb the hairs, because otherwise they'll start emerging and creating texture and colors that you don't want. Alright, so now I'm taking this blue color. It's a light blue. This color is also a shimmer, which is why it's going to not look as great as I wanted it to, because I don't have a matte blue. I only have shimmers, and this is the shimmer I chose in this really not really impressive palette, so I didn't even tell you what it was. It was from Claire's, and it was from Claire's years ago, so even if they up their game, it's still not that great. So what I did was I went on top of the white with this blue shimmery shade, and the shimmer makes it look like I haven't put as much on the white as I possibly could have, but I did. But later on I end up going over it with some, like, I wet the Q-tip at first because I'm not using a brush, because I don't have brushes right now that I was thinking that I was just going to get messed up in any face paint, so I didn't use any. I just used a Q-tip, also because I feel like that gives the most opaqueness. You see I'm cleaning up the brows here as well. But later on, I'm gonna wet the Q-tip and then put the eyeshadow on, and it's gonna look much cleaner in person, but on camera it's still gonna look like this because of the white base and the fact that it's a shimmer. So I just blend it out, and then I set my face. You see it looks much better how you really can't see my eyebrows unless you try to think about it. So I just set my face and I make sure to set my lid because I'm going to go over that. I'm not going to show you what I do exactly on my eye makeup. I basically do some eyeliner. Since his eyes are not big in anime, I just kind of did normal eyeliner, but like I tried not to do such a girly wing. I just wanted it to fit his shape of his wing, because you know how they draw it with like a kind of a wing. I tried to fit it like that and went a little bit under just to fit his shape. Now I'm doing like the grimace type of eyebrow creases. Try not to do too much like the picture I'm looking at, but I just want to give like little touches that show this like an anime style. And later on I'm going to actually go around the brows with the line just so it looks a little bit more anime, but I don't know if I like it better like this or with the line, honestly. Hopefully I show you guys in the end what it looks like with the cartoon line. I think I do. But yeah, I just did some lines like that. Now I'm taking this blue shade and doing that thing that really made me want to do this character, which is this random under eye blue eyeshadow look. And I really don't do it justice because I don't have like a sharp tool other than my toothpick. So this is the best I could do, and I tried to make it in that shape where it's kind of like squarish. And I don't know if I did it any justice really, but it's like his are like not really defined anyway. Like every other frame they're a different shape, so I'm like it shouldn't matter too much. But yeah, and I went a little too far in under my eye than I wanted to, and this is me putting the more on my eyebrow just to make it look better. If I had a blue wig, I swear it would look so much better, but I did not. So this is what I got. And then I think I go in a little bit more. Oh, and I highlight my nose. Now I put it in the center and I only blend out the sides because the picture I'm looking at, he has this really intense highlight right in the middle. And now I'm doing a little bit of a contour just with this eyeliner pen, this M Cosmetics, my favorite one. And then I'm going to do a line on my nose. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do both lines. I did eventually do both lines on either side of my nose bridge just to try and make it look smaller. Alright, so this is the finished product. Yes, I did edit hair on top of my head because there's no way I'm going to have a blue wig anytime soon. So I think I like the way it turns out. It looks a little weird because I'm not an Asian man, but I still like it. It took me longer to do than it should take you. It took me a few hours just because I had a screaming child. But if you have a screaming child, it might take you like 3 hours until you get them to take a nap. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope it looks as awesome as I want it to. If it does not, I don't know what to do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hit like, subscribe for more randomness. I do want to do more bleach things, so stay tuned.